Hello all, welcome to Monday Nights with Mohit Kamath. I'm very sorry for the poor network conditions.
Hello all, welcome to Monday Nights with Mohit Kamath. I'm very sorry for the poor network.
I don't really have an idea that the network conditions are very poor. I'm just not able to open any websites and not able to work on my laptop. No, it's not a new setting today. Uh, I'm actually traveling and I'm kind of in a hotel. Network is screwed up. So I'm deeply saddened because today's session was very special to me because Indian team is on set for the Commonwealth Games for Birmingham. It's a big day for all of the Indian badminton players. But I'm stuck with no network. Oh my God. Network, please. Where are you? Am I audible clearly? Can you please help me understand if there is some disturbance? Let me know on that, please. Help. Oh, I'm jealous of you, Mr. Raf. You will be at the bronze and gold medal mixed team matches. I really hope so. But we do have quite a lot of chance, I would say. We have good number of singles and doubles players, mixed doubles players, right? Mixed doubles is a little tricky, I would say, but I'm very confident on the singles, both singles, men's and women's, and men's doubles and women's doubles. Very confident. Okay, so I think that's a good feedback, Raf. The video is laggy, but audio is mostly fine. Maybe minor packet. Commonwealth Games is going to happen. Let me have fun on that. Oh yeah. So, hey, Sarvesh, how are you doing? I see you there. You know, Raf and Sarvesh, I really look forward every Monday for you guys to be on my show. Now I'll be thinking, will Sarvesh and Raf do come on our shows? I haven't seen them recently play in tournaments, but for India, Desh ke liye, I think so, yeah. Definitely. And I think it's a pride, right? It's really a pride. Yeah. So also we will also go, to some of my work and research which I was doing. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. No, that's. I think it's not your problem. Uh, I would have shown my beautiful face, but yeah. Exactly. It's not your problem. Not going to disappoint you. Absolutely not going to disappoint you. Hi, Sarvesh. Neeraj Chopra won historic silver yesterday. So many medals, right? So many medals for our country. Our country is definitely going more and more towards achievements in sports. I'm so happy for my country. Let me also try some things that I was researching about. If I click any tab, it's just taking 30 seconds just to open the tab. That's really frustrating. And internet has been such a huge part of our lives, right? I'm sitting here in India, Goa, and um, you're somewhere in the world, and we are connecting each other. Okay, let me try this first. Let's go with the India's performance in Commonwealth Games from 1998 to 2012. I think that way we can entertain ourselves here. And it comes once in 3 years, once in 2 years, sorry. Oh, sorry, once in 4 years. And yeah, so it's just not opening. Oh my God. Oh my God. By the way, congratulations. I think Ralph Scallion, you will have a new prime minister in very shortly. Yeah, so wow, it's opening. Okay. Yeah, so 2010, if someone here doesn't know that 2010 was the year where we hosted Commonwealth Games in New Delhi. 72 nations expected to participate in Birmingham the next week, starting from July 28th, spearheaded by Tokyo Olympics gold medalist Neeraj Chopra. And there is, however, no shooting. Oh, this is something bad. We have maximum medals in shootings, right? In shooting, we have maximum medals. I think if you see Olympics also, we have consistently got medals. And now we go. So this is from timesofindia.com. 1998 Commonwealth Games, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. But the first were held in Asian countries in Commonwealth Games. This is an interesting article, but I'm just not able to open. Very sorry for that. It's again stuck. Keep commenting. In that way, we can interact and you can ask me questions, and I can ask you the questions. If anyone has attended Commonwealth Games before, let me know. Let me know the experience. How was it? I think it'll be phenomenal, right? So this is the 1998 edition medal breakup, and through the sport, right? Shooting, we had 4 gold, then we had 2 silver, 1 bronze. Weightlifting, we had 3. I really love the way weightlifting is organized. They come, they apply the powder, they set themselves to lift the bar, and when the siren happens, they lift that weight on top of their head. Then clean and jerk. That's beautiful. I really love it. It's hardly less than a minute or less than 90 seconds. It's so beautiful. We haven't had 0 gold, bronze, 2, boxing 1. So 2002 common game had 60. too. So just not able to think about what if we have to go back to 2G network or 3G network. Impossible, right? What do you think so? That'll be a nightmare. Okay, let me see some questions. Hi, Amit PG Rock. Is that your surname, Amit? It's PG Rock or what is it? Okay, let's go with the question by Raf. Why not as many as sportsmanship moments in badminton as compared to the other racket sports? Example, tennis players may give wrong line call to opponent or squash. They will concede double bounce ball. I did not get your question. Why not as many sportsmanship moments in badminton as compared to other racket sports? Tennis players may give wrong line call to opponent or in squash they will concede double bounce ball. I don't know. That's the way the rule has been decided. But yeah, that's a good question. It's a good question, sir, Ralph. Well, you don't see as much sportsmanship in badminton, it seems. Not really. I think so because if you see recently, Victor Axelsen, there was a match. If I'm not wrong, it was easy and wrong line ball in favor of Victor, and then he served in the net, and then he gave that a point back easy. So I think that was there. In tennis, a line judge will call the opponent ball out when it was in, but player will give the point to opponent anyway. Yeah, I think we have cameras everywhere, and even we have this eagle view camera even in badminton. It's a shame, right, when it is found out that the decision was not in favor of you, and you have silently taken the point, and then in the eagle view camera you can see that this shuttle was absolutely right on the line, and you have to give it back. That's a shame. But it all depends. If you remember in India, it often happens. I'll give you a scenario. Late night, probably around post 10 p.m. in India, there's no much of traffic except in roads. If you see, right, so there is a signal on, it's a red light, and you're standing on the line. You're standing first on the traffic lines, and there is no policeman to watch. Probably there are no cameras, or maybe there are cameras, but you don't care about it. What kind of value do you have? Do you have a value in yourself that you decide, no, I will follow the rule, or is it like no one is watching? Let me move on. What kind of values do you have in yourself? The question. So it all depends on how you're brought up and what kind of value system education you have. And at that particular point, what is your decision? Whether that one point will make a difference to you than compared to your personality, than compared to your value education, or is it that win for all costs? Is that what matters to you? Okay, I think Sarvesh next time is going to shoot me definitely. Yeah, Sarvesh, as I told you, currently I've not been in touch with him, so I'm finding a way and figuring out about your request. I'm very sorry if you're let's not get disappointed on that. Yeah, rough. Especially Asian countries seem to be ruthless and hence not show much sportsmanship. like China, but also spreading to India. I think of social media because this is recorded and it stays forever unless I decide to cancel that. But but I think we it has been from past I think 200 years back after the British after the British in India, and they changed the entire system of India. The whole system of Gurukul was scattered, and that is where I think the poverty started to happen. And now we are lifting ourselves from the poverty because we were a very very rich nation through our histories. If you look at our history, we were a very very rich nation, and during, if you remember the Bengal genocide in the 19th century, we have nothing left in our country. It was exported back to Britain, and that's the way we found our societies deeply into the poverty. And now, if you look at the history and now compare that, we are trying to lift our society and ourselves back into the generation what we were in. Poverty sometimes, influences you to win at all costs, make more money, and make yourself one of the most popular man in the society because that hunger you don't want yourself to be in that poverty again. That is one of the things I feel which has driven us to do it. Rest also, I think many in my tournaments, if because not many people can do that. Not many people can do that. Yeah, it's okay for you, right? So because if you take two things, one is excellence, right? So I don't care of the result. I will just give my best. I will perform at my best. I know what I have learned, and I will be only able to do that. And I'll let me do that best, whatever it is, whatever you have learned. So that is one perspective. Much you have played or you are playing, and it could be the match point all, maybe 29 all third game, and there is only 1 point to win. And in case if you lose, you will feel bad at the moment, but still, can you stop yourself of not feeling bad and think that I have put so much of effort till the third game of 29? Only 1 point I have not taken. That doesn't mean that I have lost the game. It is just it just says that you have lost that match in that tournament. That doesn't mean that you are bad. As a player, we have this amazing aspiration, amazing desire to win every time. It doesn't happen like that. It's very difficult because if you have so much of aspirations, expectation drives disappointments, and certain times these disappointments brings a lot of anxieties. What will happen in the future? What has happened in the past? And that's not a right frame of mindset to be in. I feel, and that's not the right space to be in because just the way you have the physical body. Oh, I'm sorry for my audio cutting out, Raf. Just have the physical body, you have a mental body too, and to keep it very clean and crisp and unfiltered, all these desires have to be pushed off. Good point. Had not considered that perspective. Yeah. So I recently got to know the, 'cause, 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 ' fantastic education culture, the Gurukul culture, and that was broken. See what in my opinion, every sportsman should be ruthless. If you want to win, you should be ruthless. Otherwise, we ensure all the sportsmanship spirit and Chinese athletes win the match. You're not wrong, Sarvesh. I absolutely understand what you're saying. But if you also look at it as a human's perspective, because so many players win medals, but are they really carrying those medals uh, and trophies around their necks in their hands all the time? No, right? They are carrying only the victory experience. That's all it is. The more experience you have, more satisfaction you might get. When you look at through the morality point of view, the good and bad comes. If you don't look at it through a morality point of view, then you will never consider it as a good or a bad. Every sportsman should be ruthless. No, it's sport. It's just sport. If you want to win, you should be ruthless. Let me ask you this, Sarvesh. Comparing others and then competing with others is much um, brings you more satisfaction, or comparing yourself from yesterday is towards excellence. What is that? Let me repeat that again. Comparing to others and competing with other bodies or other opponents, as you say, brings you more joy and success and excellence, or comparing yourself from today to yesterday brings you more motivation and success and joy and excellence. What is it? See, Chinese, they are disciplined. I think this statement, what you made, we ensure all the sportsmanship spirit and Chinese athletes win the match. Otherwise, we ensure. No, it's not true. We also have more medals and more championship right now. We are the world number ones in team game matches. You remember Thomas Cup and probably one day Sudirman Cup too. India is at a very great. India is at the cusp of becoming one of the greatest badminton nations. In another 5 to 10 years, if things work out really well, if we have a good national or domestic season, domestic way of functioning, the association, I think no looking back. Things are not easy. It has to be made. Things have to be made perfect, not only thinking about it. This is exactly the wrong approach in my view, Sarvesh Pandey. Then we are brought lower than their levels. We should act better. Yeah. See, I think winning medals is not everything. It's just one thing. I think there's a society who always says winning is everything. You have to win. I mean, you define the win, right? Okay, let me say that I'll put you. I want you, Sarvesh, to put in yourself in the shoes of that Olympian who played the finals, or I would say, let me put you in straight away directly to Lee Chong's shoes. He's one of the greatest legend. He's not one of the GOAT of badminton. I would also consider he's greater than Lindan compared to statistics, because he has been world one for a maximum number of period, which means that he is the most consistent player we have ever seen, right? He did not win Olympic gold medal in spite reaching finals for 3 times. Does that mean he is a bad person? Does that mean he is a failed sportsman? Does that mean he is not a good sportsman for his country? If you were in his position, how would you feel that? You lost it. You lost the gold medal, but you have won the silver medal, which in general terms, it has been put in our mindset that gold is the important thing. None other medals are that much important. We have designed that. We have put we have given too much importance, I feel, for the gold only. No, even you participate in Olympics from your country, that itself should be great achievement. Why not? Because you are excellent amongst one of the people, one of the excellent player from India. Well, that was a great question. That was a great perspective. But if there is a review available, so why should I tell the other player if it is in or out? It's not me, sir. Absolutely, that's a good point, Sarvesh. I don't think so. Being human, we can expect each and everything to be on the fair side. Yeah, because we have so many personalities in the world, so many people. This is something my realization. Let me share this secret to you guys, whoever is watching today. Every individual, this whole universe is so huge, we cannot even imagine, we cannot even think, isn't it? We just cannot think how big the universe is. And even they say there is multiverse. We don't even know how big the universe is. Okay, you have the scientists mapping it out with Linakia and the observable universe and all, but still it's a theory, it's not a practical thing. Isn't it? So in this huge universe, right, in this huge universe, every human being is an individual, and he or she or they are very beautiful in their own unique way. For all of them to live in the society with harmoniously, with a fair point of view, I think there has to be certain codes and rules to be written down, and everybody should align for that system. Otherwise, everybody would be fighting each other, like how in a jungle, one eats each other. The strongest will always have the power over the weakest. That happens in humans too, psychologically, but they're not killing each other all. The humans are not killing each other all the time. There are certain groups. Let's not get deeper into that. I know where I'm heading to, but codes and rules are necessary, and to bring more fairer side in the sport, I think that has to be there. But that's a very good point of view, Sarvesh. I appreciate your input on that. I'm not talking about when there is a review available. There's 99% of cases when there is no review available. How often do you play a tournament with Hawkeye? Yeah, so only the Super 750 and 1000 and above tournaments will have the Hawkeye. Below that, I think everything is on your uh, on umpires and line umpires, right? I understand that. So I'll be hosting another 4 to 5 more minutes because this is really troubling me. I'm not liking that. I'm clicking on links. It is just not opening. Internet is a very integral part of our lives. My only point is the umpire is being paid to do this job. I would rather win fairly than otherwise. If a player is good enough to win, then they are good enough to win without dirty tricks. This is why I very much don't like Sukamulyo. Yeah, a lot of people like, they don't like Sukamulyo, the way he, behaves and acts on court, his wittiness, his cunningness. Not exactly cunningness, but yeah, a lot of people don't like him. Yeah. Lots of unsportsmanlike conduct from him and on opponents, etc. Do you guys believe in the statement, everything is fair in love and war. It's a very Pandey, very true. But often mistakes are made and the player is clearer position to judge. Decision is very obvious, but umpire made mistake. That happens, right? Umpires are also human beings. Sometimes mistake happens, and at least one person should be sacrificed. Sad part of that. Okay, I'm just trying. Okay, let me also try a new thing to open new screen. Okay, so if you see here, all of you, we have men's singles. Lakshya Sen and Kidambi Srikanth, we have two players. Probably one player will play some of the ties and other players will play some of the ties. It really depends on what kind of draw we will have. Women's singles, we have PV Sindhu and Akarshi Kashyap. Fantastic. Men's doubles, we have Satvik Sairaj and Chirag Shetty. We just have only one team with us. Women's doubles, Gayatri Gopichan and Teresa Jolly. Mix of Sumit Reddy and Ashwini Ponappa. And I think it's all about giving our best at the Commonwealth Games. We do have a chance, but that should not be a pressure for us. That's what I think. So, okay, this will be the last one. Yeah, it's Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games. It's from 28th July to Monday, 8th August, Birmingham2022.com. List of Indian athletes to look out for look out for performance. Let me try this. If it opens, we are lucky. Neeraj Chopra is definitely an guy to look out for, an athlete to look out for. I think we should have a medal from him, definitely. It's really frustrating for me right now. It's just not opening. Internet is not helping me any way, anytime. Okay, I need to go. I just have very limited amount of time. I need to get back to my business. Very, very sorry. I deeply apologize for today's poor network. It was just not in my hand. But I think very soon we will have So there was a power cut. I'm very sorry, guys. So this is just impossible, getting impossible for me. I think we'll end the show today. Thank you, Sarvesh, and thank you, Raf, and all the people who were here. Thank you for your patience. Apologies, entirely apologies for the network inconvenience which is happening. Thank you all for attending, and I'll see you soon on the next episode, the 33rd episode of Monday Nights with Mohit. Let's discuss some of the ongoing things about Commonwealth game, and let's make it an exciting Monday as usual. Thank you so much. See you. Take care, and bye bye.